Welcome to HED6 channel. In this video, we will look into ascendancy. 18 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Dominance, which means power and influence over others. Dominance. For example, he is in a position of political dominance. Number 2. Sway, which means rule. Sway. For example, the country was under the sway of rival warlords. Number 3. Mastery, which means control or superiority over someone or something. Mastery. For example, man's mastery over nature. Number 4. Domination, which means the exercise of power or influence over someone or something, or the state of being so controlled. Domination. For example, the imperial domination of India. Number 5. Advantage, which means a condition or circumstance that puts one in a favorable or superior position. Advantage. For example, companies with a computerized database are at an advantage. Number 6. Hegemony, which means leadership or dominance, especially by one state or social group over others. Hegemony. For example, Germany was united under Prussian hegemony after 1871. Number 7. Predominance, which means the possession or exertion of control or power. Predominance. For example, Hollywood's continued predominance in the international film market. Number 8. Dominion, which means sovereignty or control. Dominion. For example, France then decided to establish dominion over Laos and Cambodia. Number 9. Rule, which means control of or dominion over an area or people. Rule. For example, the revolution brought an end to British rule. Number 10. Leadership, which means the state or position of being a leader. Leadership. For example, the party prospered under his leadership. Number 11. Influence, which means the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. Influence. For example, the influence of television violence. Number 12. Superiority. Which means the state of being superior. Superiority. For example, an attempt to establish superiority over others. Number 13. Authority. Which means the power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. Authority. For example, he had absolute authority over his subordinates. Number 14. Supremacy. Which means the state or condition of being superior to all others in authority, power, or status. Supremacy. For example, the supremacy of the king. Number 15. Sovereignty. Which means supreme power or authority. Sovereignty. For example, the sovereignty of Parliament. Number 16. Primacy. Which means the fact of being preeminent or most important. Primacy. For example, London's primacy as a financial centre. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.